Wonderful good afternoon. It's Marcus time. It's Wednesday, and today we are going to talk what is paper trading or demo trading and what are the benefits of that, including the following topics: what is in general, what is paper or demo trading? Then we talk about the pro and cons of this kind of demo trading, why to start with paper trading, and when you should switch from paper or demo trading to real trading. And make sure, guys, that you stay until the end of this webinar. So we have a full program today. I have a lot of slides, 18 slides today, I guess, or till the end of this YouTube video, if you watch it, because I'll be showing you why trading isn't just a mental challenge, more than it's a biological challenge. And we want to talk about that. So my name is Marcus Gamel. I'm a trader, coach, mentor, speaker, and of course, a live trader with more than 22 years experience right now in the global markets. If you want to have more information, feel free to visit my homepage, tradingandpersonality.com. In this webinar series, Trading Spotlight, I'm partnering with Admiral Markets, which is a Forex and CFD broker that offers trading in over 8,000 different financial instruments through one of the world's best trading platform, MetaTrader 5. Finally, if you're watching this on YouTube, remember to like this video, share it with other traders, and subscribe so you will never miss an episode. Okay, I'm really happy that you spent your lifetime this afternoon with me. And guys, the chat is open. I have it on my right side. If you have any questions which fits to this slides, feel free to ask. It's your webinar. And Admiral Markins and myself, we do a lot of effort to make you successful in what you are doing in trading or in your life. So, and it's my job, it's my mission to show you the way how you can become successful and happy in your life. And this is a special topic, trading or paper trading, because it's the basement of becoming successful in trading. Okay, what does the dictionary say about paper trading? A paper trade is a simulated trade that allows an investor to practice buying and selling without risking real money, the money you have to work for, and yes, real money. The term paper trading dates back to a time when, before the proliferation of online trading platforms, aspiring traders would practice on paper trading before risking money in live markets. And my own mentor, I have 4 mentors, and my oldest mentor, my big llama, he made in his early stage of his own trading career, he wrote with paper and pen his trades on a real paper and make some analysis on real paper. And this is the basement. That's the term dates back of this term paper trading. And while learning trading, a paper trader records all trades by hand to keep track of hypothetical trading positions, portfolios, or profits or losses. This is the early stage of trading, and this is the official term or subscription of paper trading. But I wouldn't be Marcus if we wouldn't dive deeper into this special topic. So, you know, on the bottom of this slide, you can see the absolutely awful number. 81% of retail investors' accounts lose money when trading CFDs. Not only with this provider, it's around the world. And even in the USA or wherever you are, it's always the same. More than 80% of all private traders lose money with trading. Why is this the fact? The fact is, or the reason is, as a trader or as a human being, we used to look at the obvious things. But if you want to understand how your life is working, how our universe is working, and how should I say, the tenet of cause and action really works, then you have to dive in deeper in all your topics we have here at with Admiral Markets. And I'm one of the mentors. I love to dive very deep into the real causes to understand why we get some reactions. And this is especially very, very important if you are a trader. Stop watching the obvious things. Dive into the deeper causes. And for that, I suggest you have to take a mentor who understand how trading works. So my mentor told me this one fact, and once he said it 70 years ago, he said, Marcus, if you want to reach a special goal, then you have to ask someone who is there already. Stop asking people they don't want to reach the same goal. Stop asking people they are on the same track like you. If you want to reach a goal, whatever it is, ask someone who is already at that spot, because this guy can tell you the truth and what you have to do to reach that goal. This is my special advice for all of you guys. If you are a young trader or maybe an experienced trader, so maybe you're struggling with your life or wherever you are, maybe you can type it in the chat box, please. Where are you placed right now? Where are you from? Please type in the chat box. So I have a little bit an overview where you're sitting and where your place is, where your home place is. Please type in the chat box. It's Colombia, Sandra. Oh, Jesus. I'm here deep in Germany. That's really, really cool. Liverpool. Oh, I love Liverpool. You have Mr. Kloppo. Congratulations to Liverpool, of course. If you're the red one. India, wonderful. Greetings to India. Ghana, Anestu, wonderful. Greetings to Ghana. Thanks a lot. Type in the chat box where your city, where your place, guys. So we feel comfortable, we feel familiar all together. This is a wonderful topic of Admiral Market that will bring people all together in this. And this is my private mission, even German or English speaking. Let's become successful together, guys. Nigeria, wonderful greetings to Lagos, Joshua. Oh, I love this name, Joshua. It's an ancient name. Okay, so let's go one step further. As well, if you have questions, type in the chat box. We can talk about everything because it's your webinar. We do it for you. Okay, why do you have to start with paper trading? This is the point. Thomas, good afternoon. The last slide. Look at this one. 81%, fail in trading. Why is it? Countless traders enter the market every day, but many of them fail. Maybe you heard it already. There is a special app. It's Robinhood. It's an app to trade. So you can swipe up or swipe down to sell or buy. It's incredible. I read it yesterday, a special article in the newspaper, and they had a volume. They had a volume, a trading volume of 300 millions of traded volume in the last quarter. More than Ameritrade, one of the oldest broker in USA. And Robinhood exists for 3 years right now. So they bring young and unexperienced traders to the market. It's based on the lockdown and all the gambling bitches are closed. So people want to trade or want to gamble. And now they are in the market. And there are new gurus on internet. Look at in YouTube or something else, somewhere else. And yesterday I was listening to one, and he said, I watch the market since 6 months right now, and shares are always going up. Believe me, I was sitting there and I said, oh my God, what's going on here? So I'm engaged in trading since 20 years right now, and I can prove it. I can prove it that shares not always go up. Not always. So this is a lie. This is a big pitfall. It's a big, big trap, guys. And there is this special reason why people, almost countless traders fail in trade. And the main reason is that they have the wrong focus. Most of them are making money in a little less time. Some traders focus too much on creating the perfect strategy, because they think it must be possible to achieve a 100% hit rate. Again, I'm engaged in trading since 20 years right now. I can prove it that there doesn't exist a strategy with a 100% hit rate. Would it be there some strategy with a 100% with a 100% hit quote? Believe me, it would be a fact that we wouldn't sit here. Of course, we would not sit here to talk about trading and how we can become successful, because one guy around the world has found this one strategy and he would never sell it to other people. And you see, we wouldn't sit here at that spot and to talk about trading. But this behavior leaves such guys and such traders with little energy to develop a real and proper discipline you need to could train by using a paper account. The point is, you have to understand how our mindset, or how our brain, how your brain is working. Maybe you know, through your brain, there is a lot of energy which is running through, and your brain is built up in a specific way, and your brain sends the energy which is running through your veins and through your mind, always to your biggest challenge, what you have right now. So maybe if you have trouble with your husband or with your girlfriend or with your wife, you cannot focus in the same energy level to trading. It's not possible. Google it. It's scientifically proven. It doesn't work. You cannot focus on both things with the same energy. Man and woman, same time. There is no difference. Men have more problems to think at the same time, two things at the same time. Women can do that. Greetings to Zandra, to Colombia. Women can do that. That's the big benefit of our girlfriends and women, because they are able to think at two things at the same time. Men must train that. I trained that years and years, and it is possible, but it requires a lot of effort. But you cannot think at the same time with the same energy level. It's not possible. So for that, you have to focus on discipline. And if you cannot trade, it's not possible to focus on both things at the same time with the same energy level. So new traders fail because they don't give risk management the due diligence it requires. Certain traders quit too early your trading career, giving up because when strategies doesn't produce the desired results right away. My desired results, mine. But as I told you very often, the point is the market doesn't know you. You know, everything starts and ends in the order book. And in the order book, you have three columns: buyers, sellers, and the price. So there is no column you type in your name, and there is no color you type in your reason why you want to go long or short. There is no column for type in that. So market doesn't know you. So there is no desired result. But young traders and unexperienced traders are focused on all that obvious things, looking for 100% strategy, looking for my special results I want to have. or such things, but they have a lack of discipline and a lack of understanding of the deeper causes. Therefore, quick reminder, no approach will generate returns every time. No approach. Please type it in your brain. It must burn in your brain. No approach will generate returns every time. This tenet must run it through your veins like your blood, you know. That's the big point. And if you understand that, this is, so I call it the inevitable thing in trading. No approach will generate returns every time. Of course, I know that. And it was my first intention as well, because we come to trading because we wanted to make money. So quick story beside, when I was starting with trading, I had the same wishes and desired results I wanted to have. But then I got a book from my mentor, too late, unfortunately too late. And he wrote in his book, we come to trading about money, but we stay about the insights. And it was a very lucky guy, because my mentor visited me here in Germany, here in my hometown, because Universe was sending him to me. And I asked him, I asked him, Michael, his name is Michael, of course. I asked him, Michael, I understand the point I come to trading about money. I understand that. But what is the second part? What is the insight why I should stay in trading? He was smiled at me and said, I cannot tell you. Oh, I said, should that mean I'm too stupid for that? Or am I not worth to catch that point? He smiled again. So like Buddha, you know, he smiled again. He said, no, it's too early. You couldn't understand it right now. Focus on your exercises. Let me teach you. And one day, you will understand that point. Guys, 2 years ago, it was in Frankfurt here in Germany. We had a special meeting. We met each other for a coffee time in Frankfurt, and we had a lovely talk. And I was talking to him, and I told him, oh, I have lovely clients, and I teach them about trading and spiritual things and how to become happy in your life with trading, or maybe we should say despite trading. I was talking and talking and talking, and around about 45 minutes, he smiled. So like Buddha, you know, he smiled, and he said, do you remember the time 17 years ago when I said there will come a time, a day? This is your day. Now you understand why we stay about the insights. And the deeper insights are not strategies. The deeper insights in trading, what is trading able to do with you or me, with our life? Because trading has a huge impact to your life. And if you do it that way, that you dive into the deeper causes to understand cause and reaction, then you are able to become successful in trading. At the best, most of our guys, trading can seem like very quick and easy way to make money. Trading, especially trading at itself, is a simple thing once you understand the deeper causes. But trading is never easy, never, because the trading challenge is taking place in your mind. Because everything looks easy and fine as long as you make a profit. And please forgive me that special word, but trading is, is a bitch. It promises you everything, but at the end, what you get is pain and worries and a lot of stress. This is what trading is able to do with you. But at the beginning, if you see it, oh, it looks like fine and easy. And that's the worst case ever, if you make profits in the beginning, then you think, I am God. I am the king of the trading world. But once you make the experience to getting losses, 5, 6, 7, 10 in a row, then you are not longer God. You're not longer the king of the world. Then you're feeling like a loser. I know that feeling. I know it. Believe me. And it's so much pain. And trading, it's not worth to feel that. At this point, when you think it's easy, after a while, you will realize that even you follow your strategy, maybe if you have the discipline to follow your rules, then you get different results. Different. I don't talk about losses. Different results. Once you realize that you stick to your rules, to keep your rules, and sometimes you get a big winner, sometimes you get a medium winner, sometimes it's a zero game, and sometimes you get a loser. This is completely confusing for our mind because we are not used to live in that way. Of course not. So at this point, you should think about a training program, which means a paper, a demo account where you can train your strategies without having emotions. So I guess there is a question. Where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. So Africa, Malaysia, Loughborough, wonderful. So there is Cecile from UK. In your recent weekly video, you mentioned point of control and balance candle. I wonder if you could explain these terms sometime or direct me to me, where I can find the definitions. Thanks. Apologize if this is not a regular way to talk. Cecile, if you stay till the end of this webinar, I try to explain. Of course, let's make a deal in that way. Okay, thank you. Okay, why we should train that? Why we should train on a demo account? Let's talk about this part. What does a paper trading tell you? A demo account allows investors to trade live markets without the commitment of actual capital, and the process can help to gauge whether investment ideas have merit. That's the point why you should train with a demo account. Paper trading is simulated trading, which allows investors to practice buying and selling securities. So paper trading teaches novices how to navigate platforms and make trades, but may not represent the true emotions that occur during real market conditions. Why is that the case? Most of the times I compare it with having a driver license. If you want to drive a Ferrari, or maybe a BMW or Mercedes, or even a Tesla, you need a driver license. And before you want to drive a Ferrari, you should open the handbook. You should read some things, what the car is able to do with you. And in trading as well. And believe me, I must confess this one point, I lost so much money by handling my platform in a wrong way. Once I wanted to buy, I pushed the button for sell, and I left my keyboard and went away. And when I come back, I was wondering, oh, the market were long, and I was happy. Then I have a look at my account and said, what the, what the heck is going on there? And then I realized, oh my God, I pushed the wrong button. Today, it never happens again. Because this is the point, you need to have the driver license before you drive a Ferrari. And believe me, trading is like driving a Ferrari. It's not a Golf, it's not a Skoda, it's a Ferrari, really. And for that, you need a special driver license. So learn trading on a paper account and use, like Admiral Markets offers you this demo account, train it there, train it and figure out all the buttons and options and what you can do with this platform, that you are safe once you invest real money. Let's talk about the pros and cons of demo accounts. There is a pro on the side for demo account is no risk, because you have no costs, it costs nothing, and you can't lose real money with bad decisions or poor timing. So what is this kind of bad decisions? It's not only going long or short in the wrong way. I can tell you what is a bad decision. You know what? It's having an opinion. So if you think the Euro USD must fall right now because it's overbought, it's too high, then you have an opinion. So quick reminder, everything starts and ends where? You know it? Where does everything start in trading? You know, it's the order book. And there you have, how many columns do you have there? You know it? 3. Which one? Buyers, sellers, price. There is no column to type in your name. There is no color to type in your reason. So your opinion, oh my God, your opinion, I can do that. Can you do that? I can. I can better do. But this, oh my God. So this is not really important for trading. Your opinion doesn't matter. Of course not. So this is a bad decision, having a special opinion about the market. Forget it. You're on the right side of the chart. You cannot know what's happened there or what will happen there. So, but no risk means it allows you to observe all the flaws in your analytical process so you can begin the arduous task of building a well-defined trading edge. And you have to find, you have to find your own trading edge in your trading life. So another pro for trading is no stress. Trading evokes the twin emotions of greed and fear, you know, often blinding participants to key information needed for effective risk management. And this is how trading works. People are human beings or living beings around the world. So we could see some of you are in Central Colombia, some of you are in Africa, Nigeria, Liverpool, for example, Loughborough, Malaysia, wherever you are, but you are a living being. You have fear, you have greed. Of course, that's burned in our mindset. That's a part of human being. But as long as you trade with fear and greed, you have a long way to go, believe me that way. And if you ask yourself right now, if I am able to trade without emotions, I have to say, yes, I do. But it's a long, long way. And I wouldn't cope that challenge without a mentor, believe me that way. But today, yes, actually I'm in a drawdown phase. Last days I had five trades, 5 losses in a row, 5% this week. No, last 2 weeks. But I'm in front this year with almost 60%. But you know, losses, calculated losses are a part of that. But you don't have to trade with emotions. You must be able to take the next signal as well as it would be the first one. Paper trading bypasses, this is the word here on the lower side, this emotional roller coaster. It's really a roller coaster. So the new participants can focus fully on the mathematical process, not the pitfalls. So why is it a mathematical process, guys? I don't know if you thought about it, but trading is just only a game of probabilities. So as we mentioned earlier, we have a special hit quote. So maybe if I think about Cecile, like trading with point of control and balance candles and trend trading, I have a hit quote of almost 70%, which means if I do 10 trades, 7 will be a winner, 3 will be a loss. But I'm always on the right side of the chart. I can never know which one will be a winner or a loser next trade. I have to start, I have to keep my rules, and I have to push the button once my rules occur in trading. But I never can know and will never know the result before. And this is the mathematic part. That's the kind of probabilities. And this part you have to train. And it's not about a strategy, it's the human part. Here, that's the human part. And this you have to learn. Trading strategies are around about 10, 20% of trading. That's rules. But real success beyond of real trading is having the right mindset. And for that, you have to change your mindset. So practice. That's on the pro side. Practice. The participants gains experience in every element of the trading process, from pre-market preparation to final profit or loss taking. When accessing the broker simulator, they learn how to use real money software in a relaxed environment where the wrong keystroke won't trigger financial disaster. As I mentioned a couple of minutes before, think about what I mentioned, what your mindset is doing. You cannot focus on two things, especially men's, on two things at the same time with the same energy level. It is not possible. You cannot focus on handling your platform in the right way, focusing on signals and development of your personality. It's not, or handling your fear and greed. That's three parts at the same time. Believe me, it's not possible. I tried it years and years and I failed years and years. And I lost everything. My self-confidence, my money, my job, my family, almost my life. Believe me, it's not worth to do that. And this is why you need to train in a relaxed environment. It's like your driver license. So your trainer is sitting beside of you, have the same pedals on the in the car like you, and if you're wrong, he pushed the brake. So, and then you're sitting. Nothing can happen there. So, and this is in demo trading a big pro that you can train. So, for example, if you don't want to gambling, if you want to become really successful in trading, and if you watch it and you have it like a real job, then you have to train it like a real job, like having your driver license or doing your driver license. So, and for that you need a relaxed environment. This is a real meaning of this sentence. Confidence, making a serious complex decisions. Believe me, trading is complete row of complex decisions, which gets rewarded with hypothetical profits, goes a long way towards building novices' confidence so that they can do the same thing when real money is at stake. What does it mean? Only if you have a relaxed environment. Jesus, what kind of words? Even if you have only if you have relaxed environment, you can focus on complex decisions. And believe me, it is complex decisions. If you're on the right side of the chart, you have to know where is the price right now. If you have an expensive price, if you have a cheap price, if you have a fair price, and once you realize that, or if you figure it out, then you focus on the trend, for example, or your signals, whatever you do in trading. So you have to, it's like a checklist, you know, check, 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 check. And if you're under stress, oh, your checklist is like a pain list because you want to trade right now and you don't want to lose money anymore. So, and this is why you can build up confidence if you trade on a demo account. So next point is statistics. Paper trading for several weeks up to a month builds useful statistics about the new strategy and market approach. Even if you have already a real account, and if you want to try a new strategy, open it at my markets, another demo account, and try it there without having stress and relaxed environment. It's the same point. Maybe the results are likely discouraging, of course, but this discouraging, these results can force you to take the next step in your educational process, in turn requiring additional paper trading and data sets. So if you get bad results, more than good results, you have to ask, is it the right strategy for you? But please train it on paper accounts. Stop trading with real account as long as you don't know what you have to do. Come on, guys. In your real life, you wouldn't do that in that way. You wouldn't jump into the water if you cannot swim, unless you want to finish your life. That's another point. But that's the biggest sin ever. Stop doing that. Okay? So, let's go to next points. Just a moment, please. Noisy outside there. Market correlations. Paper trading fails, and that's the cons, fails to address the broad market's impact on individual securities, because majority of equities move in lockstep with major indices during periods of high correlation, which is common when the market volatility index, it's called VIX, rises. Come on, guys, what's up with you right now? So I'm really sorry for that, but it's too hot. I have to open the windows. So next point, while results may look great or terrible on your paper, broader conditions may have created results rather than the witches or pitfalls of the individual position. This is a theoretical part of that. So, but slippage and commissions, you know, you don't have any slippage or commissions on demo accounts. On real account, you will have them. Real money traders deal with all sorts of hidden costs from slippage and commissions. You don't have that on a paper account, but you have to think about it. Maybe it's look like easy to make trades on demo accounts. And this is the part why so many people fail in day trading. If you train day trading on your paper account, you don't have any costs or commissions. But once you are in real accounts and you start with day trading, which means to bomb with that chart and to hit the chart with 20 trades, 30 trades a day, and maybe you have a little bit, maybe you have winners, at the end, you have a zero game because you forget the costs, commissions, sometimes spread, you know, and that's the point you have to realize. This is exacerbated, Jesus, by wide spreads, next point, that are purely captured in most paper trading techniques. People forget to calculate the spreads. Once maybe you have an exotic pair like US dollar, Mexican peso, for example, you have a big spread, maybe of 15 pips. So you started with 15 pips in loss. So you have to make you have to make a profit of 15 pips to get the result, to get by zero, to have the balance. Think about it. And the same, for example, the momentum stock you think you're buying on paper of $50 might cost you $50.50 or more maybe in the real world. And this is the con on a demo account side. Emotional reality. Oh my God, my preferred topic. Paper trading doesn't address or evoke real world emotions produced by actual profits or losses. If I think in my own trading career, when I started demo account, I was really angry if I had losses on my demo account. Maybe you feel the same like me. But basically, You cannot fill up your demo account, it's empty, or you blew up your trading account. You can open a new one or you can deposit new accounts, but you don't have too much emotions with that because it's like a little bit fun. But in a real world, many traders cut profits short and let losses run because they have a lack of market discipline. And discipline is one of the most important things in trading. If you don't a disciplined man or woman or human being, stop trading. It's not possible, absolutely not at all, possible to become successful in trading without having discipline. Maximum undiscipline. And those self-destruct calculations don't come into play when dealing with hypothetical numbers. Even you lose money on your demo account, you can make new deposits on your real account. If the money once is gone, then you have to ask your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or whatever, or maybe you don't have any money to deposit new one. And stop trading with that money. Of course not. I love that guy. Musa, So, form fitting, next one. Paper traders pick out idle entries. I love idle entries and exits, but they're missing the minefield of obstacles generated by the modern computer-driven environment. This is another point why so less people are successful in trading, because they think they make day trading, but the closer you are, or the smaller you are in time frame, the closer you're on computer trading. And I don't want to have a challenge with computers, of course not. And these shakeout levels become all too obvious to real world participants who have watched dozens of technical sound positions go up in flames when algorithms shift into predatory mode and seek out their stops. So I don't want to have the challenge with computer trading, of course not. So when do you shift from paper to real trading? When we are at that point when you're varying opinions as to how long a beginner should stick with paper trading, that ranges from never to maybe a year or two. So my personal suggestion is take it for 3 months. Why? Because the lessons you learn from paper trading are going to be different from the lessons you learn with live trading. I guess 3 months is enough to handle your platform and to train. Thanks, Katie. I guess I won't be punctually today. Or in other words, your paper trading experience will contribute very little to the type of experience that matters. So that's a special point. I guess 3 months should be enough to train, to handle your platform and to train strategies. If you have a mentor, without a mentor, you should spend more time on that. It's a big difference between playing a computer war game and being on a real battlefield. And I guess once of us are living in very troubling environments, because it's easy to remain calm and logical when there isn't much at stake. But when you're doing for real, and we can compare trading with a real war, with your muscles screaming in pain, adrenaline coursing through your veins, bullets whistling past your head, and explosives randomly going off around you, suddenly things aren't as easy as you imagined. From an evolutionary perspective, it wasn't too long ago that we were running away from lions, bears, or big list of other predators that stood well above us in the food chain. In those times, there was only one type of risk, the physical kinds. If you took a risk and were unlucky, chances are that you'd be dead. At that time, things were simpler that way, of course. But the result of this is that the majority of our modern population not only detest risk, but have a deep-rooted aversion of it. This is how you can handle your risk. In a time where risky situations were often a matter of life and death, the tendency to avoid risk was a good trait to have. These days, however, human beings now sit on the top of a food chain, and outside of the occasional mishap, we are generally safe from physical harm. Most of us, not all of us, but most of us. The problem is that although our situations as species has changed drastically, our biology hasn't. The aversion to risk remains deeply embedded in our DNA. We still react to risk, regardless of type, as though it's a matter of life and death. This is the big reason why smart people can and often do stupid things in the face of risk. In the realm of trading, the risk of loss elicites a profound emotional reaction that can lead even the smartest academic to repeatedly make the most basic mistakes. I did it in my past, believe me, I did it. It's not because he's dumb. It's just that he isn't biologically equipped to handle risk in a rational way. The chemical risk reactions that occur in his body leads him to act like a caveman facing a life or death situations. This is how you can compare with trading. As you see, trading isn't just a mental challenge. It's also a biological one. And the point is that most people aren't naturally equipped to handle trading in that way, especially in risky endeavor in a rational manner. To be a good trader, guys, one needs extensive practice to handle irrational impulses. Last one, when you touch a hot stove, the searing pain is a necessary ingredient towards ensuring you will never do it again. It's just the way we were wired. If something doesn't hurt, we don't learn from it. This is the way you teach your kiddies, maybe. This is why I'm of the opinion that retail traders should go live the moment they are familiar with the trading platform, or maybe after 3 months, and the basic mechanics of trading. If you have a mentor who will teach you. The emotional trading doesn't start until you risk something. That's the normal point in trading. Of course, this comes with the caveat that one should only start live trading with the smallest possible lot size, small. There is a difference between setting yourself up to learn and committing trading suicide. Over time, as you start to make money, you would then be gradually increasing your trading lot size, just like how a trainee weightlifter would increase his load. Now, I was in the gym this morning, but I make bodybuilding since 20 years right now. And I'm watching all the guys, they have too much weight to lift with the so small arms, you know, not this one. This incremental growth will help you build the emotional stamina to handle a growing trading account. So now we are done, almost done. Conclusion, can read it. While learning, a paper trader records all trades by hand to keep trading of your hypothetical trading positions, portfolio, and profits or losses. And remember, no approach will generate returns every time. We have a couple of pros and cons talking about. My suggestion, 3-month paper trading with having a mentor. Without, you should spend more time. And trading is not a mental challenge, it's a biological one. And over time, as you start to make money, you would then be gradually increasing your trading lot size, just like how trading weightlifter would increase his load. And to Cecile, of course, please type email, then I give you some information, or come into our trading spotlight community. This is this one I want to show you at least. Katie, give me please 1 minute again. So here's our trading spotlight community. Come on, here is it. On tradersyard.com, you can see it in my browser line, trading trader spotlight. here. Okay, now we have the problem. I thought it by myself. Okay, you can see it here. Again, Trading Spotlight. We have a trading community there. There we will teach you, we will train with you, and there you can see me in the camera most of the times. If you see me there, you can ask me whatever you want in our blog. On Friday, Jens is talking to you how to trade Forex with Martingale. With this topic, you can see on Friday, the 21st of August on this time. More than that, Admiral Markets, you know, email, YouTube, and so on. Sorry for being over the time today, but it was a really interesting and special topic. I hope you learned a little bit about that. If you have any questions, here we go. There is the Trading Spotlight community. There you can see there's a special tube chat, and here you can see there is a camera on. Here is it. I'm winking here. And if you have any question, there's you see there's our blog, and there we can talk to each other. If you have any questions, then you can see that. Please feel free to ask me. If you see me in the cam, ask me. We can talk about everything. And with that, with this in our mind, thanks for your patience that I'm a little bit over the time today. And sorry, Katie, my host beyond the scenes. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope we will see each other here on Admiral Markets, on a Spotlight Community Traders Yacht, or maybe next week for another topic. See you, and be careful about your thoughts. You know, this is the beginning of your actions. See you. Bye-bye.